The best thing you can do is always ask yourself, compared to what? Anytime you see a crazy statistic or a headline similar to that that's, kind of doom and gloom or kind of catches you off guard a little bit, just think to yourself, compared to what? What's up, guys? This is Caleb with VK Real Estate, brokered by eXp. Short video today. Just going to talk about some things I've been seeing in the headlines and why they may be a little misleading, if that makes sense. So let's get right into it. See here, CNBC. Foreclosures are surging now that COVID mortgage bailouts are ending. If you were to just read that, take it at face value as it is, not click the link, not do any more research, you'd probably think, oh wow, this market's really starting to shift. It's not really the full story though. Now, CNBC does a good job down here a little further of giving you the background information. So, as you see in the middle paragraph here, new foreclosures, also known as starts, usually number around 40,000 per month. They fell to as low as 3,000 to 4,000 in the first year of the pandemic when the forbearance programs were in full force. So, up here where it says, the mortgage lenders began the foreclosure process on 25,209 properties in the third quarter, a 32% increase from the second quarter, and a 67% increase from the third quarter of 2020. Okay, now that you know that, yes, foreclosures are up 67% year over year. However, they're still down 45-ish% from a normal market, which means that, again, if you just read that headline and accepted it, that is now an assumption. That assumption leads to a belief, and then that belief now affects your decisions on what you're going to do about your home purchase or, your family decisions and everything else. So there are some pretty big impacts that little minor things like that can have if you're not paying attention and looking for the background information. Let's look at another one. Mortgage rates rise to an 8-month high, tanking refinance demand. Again, if you look down here in the key points, the average contract interest rate for a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage increased to 3.30 from 3.23. Now, refinances are a little bit different, but on the consumer end of a new home purchase or existing home purchase, mortgage rates trade in eighths. And what I mean by that is you can't actually get a rate of 3.23 or 3.30. Rates only trade in eighths, which means they go from 3, 3.125, 3.25, 3.375, 3.5, etc., on the way up or down. So the only time rates actually change to the consumer is when they adjust enough to take it to the next eighth. So in reality, a change from 3.23 to 3.3 is still 3.25 on the consumer end. So the change means nothing. Again, they're playing the game, right? You got to have headlines and stuff like that to get people to click links. The more clicks you get, the more traffic you get. The more traffic you get, the more ad space you can sell, and the higher price it costs. So CNBC and other news outlets and stuff like that make more revenue off of advertisers. It's the game. I got to play it too. I can't, if the titles to my videos were, everything's normal, no concerns here, wouldn't get a lot of clicks. So you got to play into a little bit of FOMO and fear of the unknown and stuff like that to get people to view content. But as long as you give them the real facts later on, then that's okay. I'll take that. But to keep yourself safe and try not to let stuff like this affect your judgment, the best thing you can do is always ask yourself, compared to what? Anytime you see a crazy statistic or a headline similar to that that's, kind of doom and gloom or kind of catches you off guard a little bit, just think to yourself, compared to what? And that'll usually get your assumptions in check before you start making decisions based off incomplete information. But you know, that's pretty much it for today. Kind of something I wanted to cover, keep it short and sweet. I guess moral of the story, don't believe everything you read on the internet. But until next time, thanks guys.